It's Friday night. I'm very upset. I'm very scared right now. I'm terrified. Myself, Eric Beimfor, we're going to be doing shots on stream as we do a draft with prompts throughout the draft. If you want a chance to enter this draft, your ass better get over to Discord right now because we're going to drop this link shortly, and that's the only way you can get in.
All right,
Eric,
let's get this over with. Let's
What
get
have
this
we
fucking over with.
gotten ourselves into?
My wife
Ugh.
left the house because she doesn't want to be around for the shit show and the aftermath. She is gonna bring me food. She is gonna bring home dinner because I will assuredly need it after this to soak up the booze. But it will be fun. Maybe not so much fun for us in say 45 minutes or so, but for anybody that has been with us for the last year or so, we did have quite a bit of I'll air quotes fun with these kind of draft streams that are not so super serious, with the hot dog eating contest last year and the Hot Ones challenge, and now obviously a shots draft. So we'll have some fun at the end of the day. Michael's already hammered in the chat.
Great. What are you going to be doing for shots tonight?
So I'm going whiskey. I'm going with a little bit of whiskey. I can hear Rob. Sacrilegious can't hear anybody. I can hear Rob. Sounds like he can hear me. So it's probably Sac your issues. But yeah, Ivan here. Welcome. Yeah, I'm clearly rattled, right? I'm
rattled too. I was fine.
I'm very rattled. I powered through today. Shout out to Peter Overzet. I went on Best Ball After Dark. We did an afternoon edition, so it wasn't really after dark, but that helped me because we chatted for quite a while. Really good conversation. If you want to get your taste of actual like insightful best ball analysis, that would be the good show to go listen to. Our hot dog eating and whiskey drinking stream is, these types of streams are probably not going to be the single greatest best ball analysis you've ever heard before. But what would be the point if we don't have a little bit of fun over the course of the summer? You know what I mean? The hot dog thing I'll be on my deathbed and I'll never forget that. Like these are just things you can't replicate. Hopefully there's no vomit or anything like that. And anyway, but then just to finalize the question, Michael was asking, I'm drinking some Basil Hayden. Nothing super special, but it was strategic. I went to the store earlier today, and I wasn't going to get any. I mean, we're just ripping shots. I wasn't going to get $100 bottle of booze or anything to rip some shots, but I did want to get something a little, not too low quality of booze because I am getting old. And the hangovers are a real thing for me now. Back in my day, I could put them back in college and wake up the next morning and go do whatever. But we are not at that point anymore. And like I said, it's kind of early. I actually wanted to do this early so that I wasn't like shit-faced drunk at midnight later. And because my wife and I, yeah, Alyssa and I have plans in the morning. We're going to like the kind of like a farmer's market type place or whatever. So I got to get up. I got to wake up. So that might mean an early evening for me. But anyway, yeah, a little whiskey. I'm a bourbon guy, so that's it for me.
I had to go to the liquor store because I don't usually have a ton of alcohol. I have like some vodka here, but I'm not going to sit here and rip shots of vodka. So I went and I got Fireball and I got a couple Dr. McGillicuddy's as well because I have to be alive tomorrow. I have to drive to New Jersey Sunday night, so I need to actually be alive. I ruined my diet for this stream. So I went and I had Wendy's before this so that I could just like at least not be completely dead. I've been eating so well. I ruined my diet. I ate French fries and fried food, and my stomach, I'm going to be on another planet tomorrow. My stomach is going to be so upset. But we should probably get into some of the rules of this, of what we're going to do. We're going to I think the way to do this, the main thing we do is every time one of us drafts a wide receiver, that person has to take a shot. So if Eric drafts a wide receiver, he takes a shot for drafting a wide receiver. If I take a wide receiver, I take a shot for drafting a wide receiver. I think week 17 correlation should be a shot as well. And I think there should be a bonus shot. And the bonus shot is going to be based on whichever one of us gets the higher or lower draft position. Which one would you prefer? And maybe we'll throw it to the chat for 20 seconds to figure that out too. So if you get a better draft slot than me, do you get the shot, or does the lower draft slot get the shot? Because I could see it both ways.
Sorry, the chat is really cracking me up. Yeah, I'm game. I think I can navigate my way through the draft with minimal shots and avoiding weeks. The wide receiver obviously is going to be the issue, so we should put it out there that we're obviously going to draft a team that we think can win. Now, I'm also going to be totally honest with you. I ain't drafting a lot of wide receivers, so let's just get that out of the way right up front. I ain't doing this. Ain't going to be a hyper fragile team with 10 wide receivers. Let's just say that. But we're doing this in good faith. I'm not going to draft 3 wide receivers or whatever. There will be wide receivers on the team. The trick will definitely be, by the time we get partway through the draft, not accidentally drafting week 17 correlation, because once you get a bunch of players on your team, sometimes you just it might accidentally happen. So I'm closer to 1, so I'm down for that. So whoever gets closest to the pin basically would be the winner, aka you don't take the shot. So if you get the first overall pick, obviously, right, or whoever is closest to pick number 1, that's how we can kick off the show.
That's
right.
The great way to kick off the show, I think. And you can play along at home. You can also take shots, right? Like you can, if you think you should have been the one to take the shot, if you get in the draft. So what I'm going to do for the draft, we're obviously going to have 10 spots open for this. I'm going to drop it in Discord under the live streams section, but I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to get over there. I'm going to go get my nips out of the freezer so that I have them here. So as I do that, that's your chance to go get over to the live streams. I will be back in about 20 seconds. So be there. As soon as I get back, I'll drop it in there.
Perfect. And then we will just get started. Hopefully we got 10 of you guys that want to join with us. I will. Thank you, FF Doom, and I think GA for watching. Pete's. Yeah, it is paywalled. It's his Best Ball After Dark is for his YouTube members only, but had a nice half hour, 45-minute, just kind of general conversation, a little bit about the best ball industry, obviously some best ball strategy, thoughts about this year, just tons. You know how we all like to talk, and Pete and I had some fun conversation, and then drafted a Best Ball Mania team in which we got the 101 and drafted, honestly, I appreciate you guys, the kind words, but I thought it was a pretty fucking awesome it was a pretty fucking awesome team too. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I would actually.
I'm using my randomizer shot glass for this.
I forgot to bring. So here's how rattled I was. I grabbed the booze and walked down, and I was running late. For anybody, I tend to kind of push the limits of getting to my desk before we start the streams, and I forgot, so I just ran up, and I had this super girly shot. That was the first one I saw. So my wife probably some shot glass of hers with flowers and stuff on it. So but yeah, do you want to drop the link and we can see if we can get this puppy filled?
I'm gonna drop it right now. Casey just made me think of a thing that I forgot about. I forgot to do my Mastiff picks, so I am gonna have to draft and record my Mastiff picks after we do this stream, and I'm gonna be fucking hammered.
That's what I told Pete when we were planning out the Best Ball After Dark. I actually didn't tell him before the show today that this is why I couldn't do it in the evening, but he didn't want to do it. He's heading out for the weekend as well. He didn't want to do it in the evening, so it worked out really well. But that's why I was like, the show would have been a lot different if you and I did it, at 8 p.m. or something like that, because I would have had half a bottle of whiskey or whatever.
Link is dropped. It is in the live streams and media section.
Yep. If you're in the Discord. Yep. Live streams and media. It is. I can confirm Rob has dropped it in there now. And we can turn it into a little competition for at the end of the season. We can like
I'm
have
not doing that.
Rob doesn't do. I'll shotgun a beer. I don't care, but we can do something.
I'll do something.
Lines, I agree. Yeah,
I'll do something, but I won't shotgun a beer.
I agree.
We need 5 people to start this draft, so you guys need to jump in there and get on there.
And did you mention it's just a $3 draft?
Yeah, sorry.
It's not Best Ball Mania. It's not anything like that. Just $3. Make it a cheap one. We can all have some fun. And if you get in, I'll sweeten the pot for anybody that might be interested in joining. If you get in and you beat both Rob and I, right? You score the most. So there's no playoffs, I don't think, right? It's just weeks 1 through 17 scoring. If you beat Rob and I, we'll send you some swag, a shirt, hat, whatever. We'll send you some stuff. So we need 5 people to join this. And if you beat Rob and I, you get to watch us draft clearly horrible teams. Like, they're going to be really not good teams. And so then if you beat us, you can get to Spike Week shirts or hats or whatever. We'll hook you guys up.
Yeah. It's just a $3 12-person draft, so I don't think that means there's any playoff format or anything like that. So it's just through the 17 weeks. There's technically no week 17 correlation, but if you do end up with week 17 correlation, you will be doing a bonus shot. That is part of the game plan. I just poured my first shot and I'm terrified. My dogs are already judging me. They're upset. Everybody's upset about this. I'm particularly upset about this. And no, drinking a beer that has 2 holes in it is not better for me. I cannot drink beer. I am allergic, and it's not I get too drunk fast thing. It's I take 2 sips and I am already vomiting thing.
Looks like we need just one more.
One more person.
I'm legit nervous.
Who wants to share their screen? Do you want to share yours or do you want me to
I can share it. I don't mind.
Who's gonna do the first shot?
Hold on, don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna
before I get it shared. Suck it.
This is such horseshit. There has not been a draft that we've been in together that I have gotten a higher pick than you. You and Silas are both. It's unbelievable.
It's a talent. It's a skill. It's a skill. Shot. Here's shot number 1, kicking her off. Thank you guys for joining us seriously and hanging out with us as we do something really, really stupid. Hopefully, you guys can have a little bit of fun too. If you are, feel free to share in the Discord or, of course, in the YouTube chat if you are joining along with our fun little game here, like a total psychopath.
Oh my god,
this is not a bad idea, Jameson. I like it. Winner puts the loser through a folding table. The funny thing about the opening shot of you getting the punishment for not you getting the punishment for not going closest to the pin is that I'm gonna take one right now.
I know.
Oh great, I got 45-second delay before I had to take mine, because I'm definitely taking a wide receiver here, because like we said, oh my god, I'm spilling already all over. I'm taking Tyreek Hill. Obviously I am trying to draft as few wide receivers as possible, but also still make a good team. So we're gonna draft the good ones here at the beginning. So cheers.
Oh my god. And we're kind of at the corners too.
Spilled like one. I spilled like 2 feet. Yeah.
Let's see if if the rest of the drafters are actually smart. The way to maximize our pain is by drawing out the clock on most of these picks. Let's see how smart these guys are. Everyone's just going quick. I like it. You guys are making it much easier for us.
Yeah, I'm going to draft 5 wide receivers to start here, and we are going to be fucking done. I will say the problem for me, I should have maybe taken. I think I should have taken Cup. So here's strategizing around this, and I know you're on the clock here. Strategizing specifically the players you take that you won't accidentally auto a week 17 correlation later. The Ravens are my goddamn favorite team, and if I see a Raven on the board later, I'm probably going to be like, oh yeah, boom, Raven. Okay. Especially, I love J.K. Dobbins, I love Lamar Jackson, whatever, all these guys. And now I'm going to accidentally like snap draft J.K. Dobbins later or something that's going to be a week. I should have thought about this more and done it with players that I'm less likely to draft a week 17 correlation with. So that's going to be my strategy here, I think.
I hate this already.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Casey, go quick, chat. Higher chance of alcohol. Absolutely not. I'm drawing the line here. We have to be able to, when it is you can't have the rule be that you take a shot if you draft the week 17 correlation and you take a shot if you say the phrase week 17. That's like impossible. We'll take 100 shots.
Oh man,
I guess I'll get this ready. I got 10 picks, but
I just got my next one ready.
It is pretty good whiskey, but I'm not really. It's good like sipping. Like I would rather sip this like a sane person, not a fucking degenerate like psychopath.
Like we're fucking 20 years old.
Yeah, it just brings me back to when I was
ripping shots.
When I was in. All right, so while we're doing that, I'm going to tell a story of one of the best college football games I ever played, because it is similar to this. So my freshman year, I went to a school. I for 2 years I played at a school called McKendree. It's now McKendree University. It was actually McKendree College when I went there. NAIA school. We had like, if you don't know, these football teams, particularly at lower levels, have like a fuckload of people on the roster. There's like 140 kids on the team, right? So as a freshman, I am not sniffing varsity, the playing on Saturdays, right? I mean, I was like, I'm 6 foot, 190 now, and back then I was like I came into college at like 160 or something like that. Like I needed to put on a bunch of weight. So anyway, not ready to play. But I started at corner they have JV teams actually for anybody that didn't know that. I started at corner for the JV team. Well, I was, that degenerate I was just describing was kind of me in college. If we're being completely straightforward, I like to party. I didn't really care too much about school. I liked football and boozing and I was an idiot, right? So we would play on Sundays for the JV team. So Saturday varsity would play, and then everybody goes and parties right after the varsity football game. And so we go out Saturday night. I get completely torched, like embarrassingly drunk. Like I'll be in about 45 minutes, just ripping shots, whatever. Wake up the next morning, super hungover for a college kid. And I remember like I'm late, scrambling to get to the practice facility, blah, 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 blah. End up like, I don't really like remember the game, but had 2 picks, played the game of my absolute life, and sweated so much that I was ready to party. We went back and partied like after the game was over. I'm like this, but that I tell that because that was real degenerate activity. Okay. Jacksonville, Philly. I'm trying to think about Philly plays Arizona. I never draft any Cardinals. Jacksonville.
I love the game theory behind this.
They were game theorying which wide receivers to take, so I don't have to take another shot later.
I wanted to take Pollard. The 2 people they left on the board for me after taking Amon-Ra was CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard.
I'm taking Devonta Smith because the Cardinals suck balls, and I won't be tempted to take them later.
Take your shot.
All right, cheers.
All right. Well, you're coming up on your second pick. I will tell a fun football story. This is for my high school team in 10th grade when I moved back up here. We used to, the night before games, because we played Saturday morning games, which is the dumbest shit of all time. First of all,
how big was your school? Did you not have lights, or was it just you guys?
They didn't have lights, and it's weird because I moved from the South, where Friday night football was like the thing, and everyone went to the games, and it was crazy. And then I moved up here, and we're a bigger school, but we still played Saturday mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we used to go to this clearing in the woods.
Fuck, I forgot. I'm back up again. Sorry,
You're
go
back
ahead.
up. We used to go to this clearing the night before varsity
it's going to be a
games
wide receiver.
on Fridays, and we would do like a big bonfire and stuff. And one night we're there, and a woman comes into the clearing, and one of the fathers from the football team had hired a stripper for the football team. The captains, the seniors, told the woman to leave. They told her to get out of there, that they didn't want her there. And we made it on to Saturday Night Live afterwards.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. So there was a segment, Jimmy Fallon. He didn't say the name of our school, but I think he said the story, and then I think he called us. He's like, the name of that team is the New England Gay Birds or something like that. So that was our.
That is awesome.
Never said Bridgewater, but it was us. Our school was the school.
That is awesome. Also, I just want to get this out of the way. I love my wife. She's the best woman of all time to put up with me and us and our tomfoolery. Mm-hmm. She left to go to Target. She was going to go do some shopping. Here's also, I gave her some money. She was like, if you're going to ruin our Friday night, can I like go shopping and like go like, you know, spend some of your money? And so she's like, all right, will you give me some money to go shopping while you're being a fucking idiot getting hammered drafting a fantasy football team? I of course said yes, because the wife rules the roost, but she knows what we're doing. We've talked about it all day. I've told her about how much I've been dreading this. And she's texting me like, do you like, she just sent me a picture of a rug. Do you like this color blue? I'm like, you know what I'm doing right now, and you're asking me for... I'm like, do you really want my advice? Four shots deep in 20 minutes? You want my rug advice right now? Yeah, what am I supposed, Casey? Like, and what? Talk about GTOing. I'm like game theorying out this draft of which wide receivers to take. Think about what the GTO answer is. But you don't say no. You don't say no. I don't like that color. Why don't you show me some more rugs so we can talk this fucking shit through while I'm doing this? While I'm doing this draft, ripping whiskey shots.
Show me 3 other versions of the rug.
Let's see the rug. Now let me pull up target.com here real quick. Would you send me the SKU? Can you send me the SKU so I can punch it in?
Jesus, between Silas saying he can't jump on because he's going to Target, you're getting sent rugs. How old is Spike Week is the question.
Seriously. Oh man.
Oh my god.
That is too funny. I do kind of like drafting at the 103. I was the 103, right? Yeah, 103. Ripping 2 kind of close back to back and getting a little bit of time to breathe.
Fuck. I have to say
you're on
Moore here. Fuck. I'm gonna swear on the stream.
What's your team? We're swearing. It's happening.
I have
I apologize to anyone, but if you showed up to a fantasy football stream where we're ripping shots the whole time and didn't expect any cursing, I apologize. If your kids are listening, I apologize, but it's going to happen.
It's going to be a lot of swearing. All right, we're switching to McGillicuddy's for this next shot.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big switch.
Just ask her what she just really spark up the conversation. I don't know. What do you think of the rug?
Do you think the blue meshes with our dog's eyes? I don't know.
Katie in the chat. Say I'm taking Katie's advice. I'm not taking all you idiot dudes out here giving me advice on how to handle this one. I'm gonna listen to Katie.
All right, I'm starting to feel something. I don't know if it's drunk or vomit, but one of them's coming.
You also learn when you rip a lot of shots like really quickly. Like, I mean, I don't remember the last shot I had. Maybe when we were in Nashville for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's probably the last shot that I've had. But you don't realize how much a shot is like out of the bottle until you rip like a bunch really quick. Like we're gonna be halfway down this bottle like real quick. Oh fuck! All the wide receivers are gone. I can't take.
Jesse, me and him go to Salem every year.
I can't.
And last September we went and we were all doing pickleback shots, and I think I did 10 or 11 pickleback shots that night, and I was a goddamn mess.
Oh god damn it! I wanted to take Fields. Oh, okay.
Well, you took JSN, so take your shot.
That's fine. That's fine. JSN is fine. I really wanted to take Fields though. So here, another strategic angle for my Fields take was all the Falcons are so expensive. I don't have to fucking work. It's not like I'm going to take Mac Hollins and double dip, take the old double shot Mac Hollins week 17 and wide receiver in the last round. So now we're going to take Fields. And finally a pick without a shot. Fuck me. I think I'm getting tipsy already because it doesn't burn as much.
I already feel something for sure. What if you have to take Kyle Pitts though?
If you think Kyle Pitts was in consideration for the $3 draft where I need to score the most points, you are sadly mistaken. At this point, Kyle Pitts is just a martingale in tournaments because I don't want to lose. I've been drafting him for however many years. I don't want to lose if it happens, but that's as far as we get with old Kyle Pitts.
I should have waited until. All right.
This is a nice break, though.
Who is not correlated, and who do I like here the most? You guys are really trying to get me to take Najee Harris right now.
I know. I'm thinking about taking Najee.
It's at the end of the 5th round.
We're approaching where I actually have Najee ranked. This might be the first share of Najee that wasn't an auto draft for me.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Just because
you son of a bitch.
This is my one Najee share. We're doing it, and I don't have to take a shot. Najee is not my favorite player because I didn't have to take a shot.
Yeah, wait till round 16, Charles. My eyes they won't be glossy anymore. They're going to be closed.
I am actually feeling it, and I don't like that.
Yep. I mean, dude. This is the amount of booze we're talking. It was brand new. I bought this earlier. That's how much it's a lot. It's
thank
not
God,
a small amount.
Thank God we're not doing this tomorrow night because I do have to drive to New Jersey Sunday night.
Yeah, it will be fine. We did choose the right night. I'm going. I guess tomorrow might have been okay. We're going out on the lake on Sunday, and so I could just, if I'm hungover out there, it's probably not that big of a deal.
I'm gonna put the water on this side so that no one thinks I'm pouring it into the shot glasses.
I brought the ginger ale out, except I'm a big ginger ale guy, especially I like whiskey ginger ale. I'm about to be back on the clock. But it's also very soothing for your stomach. They only had the mini cans. I've literally never bought the mini cans of anything ever in my life. I mean, it really makes you feel like Andre the fucking Giant when you drink out of these. Like, look at this. My hand, I'm not, like I told him, I'm just a totally average sized dude. And these mini cans really make you feel, they were created by a man who definitely had small, little guy syndrome,
Oh my God, I can't take Kenneth Walker because if I do, it's a week 17 correlation.
Who do you? Oh yeah, Fuck. Najee.
Fuck. Oh, but if I take Mike Evans, I got to drink anyways.
Yep.
Fuck,
Lose,
what do I
baby.
do? All right, Madison. Oh!
Walker, yes. Yes. Dude, 6th round already fucked it up. We are in for a long draft. This reminds me of the hot dog draft where I really was confident that we could go a lot deeper on the hot dog drafts. I was like, I don't know, you just think about a hot dog and it's really not very much. and then you eat 6 of them motherfuckers in 10 minutes, and you realize really quickly that they are a lot more filling and also a lot more disgusting than Madison works here.
I shouldn't have switched to the new helmets tonight.
Madison.
I can't believe I just had to do a week 17 correlation drink. The fuck?
No, I'm going to take Dotson. All the 49ers are gone.
Yeah. That's why I took. I was taking McLaurin anyways because I like McLaurin.
I know I got a drink, but yeah, 6 max wide receiver teams. Charles, you're goddamn right. This is going to be a 6 wide receiver team.
I'm probably gonna have to make it a 7 wide receiver team, but which would have been fine if I didn't just auto draft fucking. Not, you know what the worst part is? Not that it matters because it's no playoffs. But I just correlated week 17 with 2 running backs.
2 running backs, even worse. This is literally the worst. At least if you're going to do it in an effective way. Believe it or not, you want to know what's funniest about that? I couldn't possibly think of a running back who would be worse. Wait, so yeah, I was talking about Cup earlier. This is an Akers team. Also, all you fuckers taking all the widers. Look at the top of the board. It's all running backs. You guys are like kicking this can down the road, knowing we have to take shitty wide receivers later, and lose. I'm gonna take Cam Akers.
You should take Kyle Pitts.
Absolutely not. Week 8. That's funny,
buddy. If you think I know the week 18 schedule.
No, absolutely no idea.
You're a psychopath, by the way, for not having the overlay up so that you can see the week 17.
I know. I didn't get my. I got the new hacker on here and haven't went and logged in yet. I haven't been really drafting on Underdog. I've been doing so many drafters and DraftKings drafts.
God, me too. So many drafters drafts.
Charles mentioned like having glossy eyes. I probably have had glossy eyes for the last 4 days. Not drinking because I've been literally drafting around the clock on drafters and DraftKings.
I can't take Brandon Cooks because that's a week 17 correlation. I cannot do a double shot right now. It would just be bad news.
It's also already low-key hilarious that you have Patrick Mahomes on this team.
I couldn't take the top 2 guys on the board were Cowboys. I couldn't do 3 shots in 4 seconds.
No, but what I was going to say about Najee is it is absolutely the funniest shit ever that you accidentally took a week 17 correlation. It's 2 running backs, which might as well not be week 17 correlation. And in particular, at least if it was like 2 like big play running backs, like Ken Walker is one of them. So I could get it. Like if it was like Ken Walker and Devin A-Chain, and you're like, look, maybe they both rip off an 80-yard touchdown. One of them is Najee fucking Harris, which the only way Najee gets there in any game is grinding out 3 yards in a cloud of dust and just destroying the whole game environment. So it's perfect. It's perfect.
I had to take Najee. He was 2 rounds past.
Oh, what are you, a fucking value hound now? Is that we just had a show about does ADP matter in best ball, and we both basically said no, it fucking doesn't. And now you're out here drafting Najee Harris because of ADP into $3.
I also didn't want to take a shot, but then I ended up having to do it anyways because of him. That's why Najee Harris is the worst. He's the absolute worst.
Michael can confirm Rob is not a big drinker. So he's probably going to be pretty hammered by the end. I'm also already drunk, so it's okay.
I drank a lot the night
round 8 and 10 more rounds of this. God.
What's worse, having to watch me draft while I'm drinking or having to watch me do karaoke while I'm drinking?
Karaoke, bar none. I'll watch you draft. I don't really like the carry. What did you sing again?
Obviously, of course, I sang Enrique Iglesias Hero.
What did Roth sing?
Oh my God, what did Roth sing? Because it was great.
It was so good. Also, You
God,
were
what was it?
great. You were great. I'm obviously giving you shit. Roth was so drunk. He was doing the getting on the floor and air humping and humping the air and like, oh my gosh. So you weren't even the craziest karaoke of the evening.
I wasn't humping the air. I was doing
That was
classy
wild.
Enrique dances while I did it.
There
Oh my
we
God,
go.
Dean was there. Dean was there.
Shout out Dean. God bless you, Dean. Thank you. Also, No Diggity, like probably like top 10 song of all time. So shout out to Roth for picking that. Not so much of a shout out to Roth for getting up on the stage and laying down and gyrating his crotch all over the fucking place. Okay. I can't take Bateman.
I am buzzed.
I can't take Bateman.
It is the 8th round and I am buzzed.
I know. This is fucking terrible. This was a terrible idea.
I wanted to do the donuts one.
Me. I don't really like donuts though. That's the problem. We're gonna take Rachaad White and give myself a minute to figure out what my next pick is. Okay,
wow,
no
Rashad
Saints.
Bateman was sitting right there.
Yeah. You want a that's a goddamn double shot. No fucking thank you. I can guarantee you a few things, and there will be no week 17 correlated wide receivers. If I fuck up, it is going to be another position. It is not going to be a wide receiver because that is 2. And we are closing in on half of this bottle of whiskey, and I would not like to finish it by the end, basically. I would rather take an extra shot, like making sure I don't screw this up.
Dean, we would be dead if we were taking shots every round. We were taking shots for every wide receiver drafted. I had to take an extra shot because Eric is too in bed with underdog and always gets a better draft spot than me.
I mean, the worst part
and if you get week 17 correlation, you have to take a shot. I just want to say, Slave, that it is 7:10 p.m. here. So it is more. Also, someone in the Discord was just naming bars that were close to my house earlier today. So that was interesting. They're like, go to the Riv. I'm like, I can literally walk to the Riv. How do you know that? That's terrifying.
Don't worry. If you guys are curious what's going on in the football games, Felix is going to give you the play-by-play in the chat.
I haven't streamed with Felix yet on his channel. I should do that. I hopped on with Hope last night.
I think Felix, you DM'd me earlier today. So I think I told you this, but I deleted Twitter or X from my phone. And let me tell you, it is from a freeing mental health experience. I feel so much better not having that trash goddamn dumpster app on my phone. And just, it was certainly a personal problem. Like it's a personal flaw that I would just go went and got coffee for Alyssa and I, and like waiting in line, I'd be like, well, I'm sitting here in line. Let's pull up Twitter and doom scroll. Right. And like, you're just like reading all the terrible fantasy football takes and the politics and whatever. And like, it was literally like ruining my life, just doom scrolling Twitter way too much. And I just took it off my phone, obviously use it for work and everything. And I just get on it when it's on when I'm on the laptop, and it's great. Now I just get on Instagram and look at dog videos. It's like food videos and dog videos on Instagram is pretty much my and Discord. If you want to talk to me or you want something, I'm in Discord. I'm in Discord all day, every day. It's always up.
I think I messed this draft up.
Okay.
I don't think I took enough wide receivers.
Yeah, this is the problem. You have 4 fucking running backs.
I have 4 wide receivers, and I'm gonna need at least 3 more, probably. And there's no good wide receivers left right now. So
at least 3 more.
Now.
Sky Moore is your wide receiver 4, fella. You need a lot more wide receivers.
This is a problem. This is not good.
I think I'm gonna take 7. My plan coming in was to take 6 because I would prefer to do 6 shots rather than 7. But for the spirit of the game, I will probably take a 7th just to make the best team. But I think we're going to have little 2-6-7-3 team here. It's probably right now. I'm just trying to avoid week 17. Week 17. That's my whole goal.
Oh, come on, Noctorin. I was gonna be a value hound for once in my life and take Evan Ingram since I wouldn't have to take any Carolina Panthers at all.
Yeah, exactly. See that? I'm telling you, that is the strat right there. Take the teams that play against the trash ass teams you never want to draft anybody from in week 17 because then you don't have to sweat it.
I don't have to take any Jets, so we're gonna take Njoku as our tight end.
There you go.
That's the play.
This is definitely true. It's definitely more of a time. Like it's, my goal wasn't to decrease the time suck. I pretty much have conceded the fact that social media is just a natural time suck in my life. But I was definitely trying to get away from the toxicity of Twitter and get to at least if I'm gonna waste with that much time of my life, let it be like, you know, a really cute dog video that makes me smile, as opposed to somebody telling me, you know, Latavius Murray is going to play over Damian Harris for the Bills. Like, I would rather not get triggered over shit like that. Or Jacoby Brissett is going to play over Sam Howell. Okay. I don't. Jesus. Okay. I don't have Pittsburgh, right? So I could take Geno. Yeah, we're gonna take Geno. I'm gonna win this fucking league. I'm gonna get hammered, have no week 17 correlation, and win this $3 league.
Well, I'm sorry that you're not gonna have a running back week 17 correlation. Because that is what all
I'm not going to have a running back on the field in week 17. I got the Cam Akers and Rashad White, two of the worst teams in the fucking NFL, and they're starting running back.
And Isaiah Pacheco, where the Chiefs are just going to start a different running back every week.
Yeah, exactly. Deneric Prince, Jerick McKinnon, CH, whatever.
Kareem Hunt's going to come in.
Yeah, Hunt will be back. Maybe
Ronald
Lenny
Jones is going to come back. He's going to get everybody in there.
That's good. This does feel like a Juju team. I'm pretty sure this is a fuck. If there was ever a Juju team, this is a Juju team. Not many
times you say in your life that this feels like a Juju team. So
the least proud moment of my summer thus far is willingly drafting Juju Smith-Schuster in order to force myself to take a shot of whiskey, the 6th shot of the day. This is when you're down bad, people. This is what being down bad looks like. Drafting Juju Smith-Schuster in order to take a shot.
I don't know how many shots I've taken.
Well, how many wide receivers? We can back into this. I know. I know math is a little hard at this point, but we can back into this.
I had to take the extra shot. I had to take the correlation shot. So I have 6 shots, I think.
Yeah, you had to take. So you have 4 wide receivers.
I mean, you can't snipe me. You can't come out here sniping.
Oh yes, that's great.
During these streams.
It's all the badges.
Shoe Stork. What is that?
Fucking Shoe Stork.
I've never seen that name before in my life. How do you have a badge?
That's this. Also, the chat. The chat is on fire.
Badge redacted.
Schneid's out here trying to get hammered. Apparently, in this draft. Sniped Cousins from Dark Sheep. That's good. Felix still keeping up with the play-by-play in the chat. We appreciate you. Schneid is hammered. Schneid is clearly hammered. Has no idea what's going on. Who is? I've never seen Shoe Stork in the Discord.
What's his Birdie? Relax.
What's his name? His or her name in?
I know Vadim's name.
Oh,
Shoe Stork.
Vadim? Oh, I didn't know that Shoe Stork was your
badge is still redacted. I've already sent a memo out to Rudman. I can't find the Dare Rudman video, by the way. You're gonna have to let me know if you can find it.
Oh, did we only post it on Twitter?
Maybe. I gotta find it.
1 second, Consigliere.
We don't need it right now.
Rob's, Yeah, I'm not going to go find it at this exact moment. Rob's wide receivers: Amon-Ra St. Brown, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore, Sky Moore, and Darnell Mooney. And so that is obviously 5 wide receivers, 5 shots. He had to take the very first shot of the stream because we did a closest to the pin, if you will. I got closest to the pin, so Rob lost and had to take the first shot.
Shocker.
Yeah, of course. It's a game of skill. And Rob also accidentally drafted a Najee Harris, Ken Walker, the single worst Week 17 correlation in the history of Week 17 correlation. It's so bad. And had to take a bonus.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
Yeah. See, Slave, is it a hot take to think Sterling Shepard will lead the Giants wide receiver room in fantasy points? Yes.
This is the stream to ask this question.
That is definitely true. If you want to gal brain some Sterling Shepard takes, you are in the right place, my friend. But in all seriousness, absolutely not. Sterling Shepard is not going to make the fucking team. And maybe he will, and I'm just totally wrong. But okay, let's count this down. Slayton on the team. Hyatt on the team. Paris Campbell on the team. Do you think Hodgins is a lock for the roster? In your drunken stupor? Isaiah Hodgins.
Probably, right? He's the only guy that plays outside.
Yeah, well, him and Slayton. Hodgins 4. What else we got here? What about Wandale? Wandale, yes, I love this. Wandale, that's 5. Okay, so now we have what? Crowder, Shepard. Who else am I missing? They Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley's on the Giants, right? Jesus, I've had too much.
How many wide receivers that you've been talking for 30 minutes? How many wide receivers do the Giants have?
If I have, once I got to Cole Beasley, I feel like that's how you know it's a problem. Yeah, see, Beasley, that was right.
I can't do much more of this. This isn't going to go well.
It's not great. It's not great. All right, I'm gonna take one more wide receiver, but it's probably gonna be late. So I just got to make sure I don't fuck this up now. Dalton Schultz looks like a good first tight end. I don't have any Tennessee, right? All right, cool. Dalton Schultz. We've made it. I got.
Did you guys get the rug? Did you get the rug?
More.
That's the question.
Hold on 1 second. Let me check my text messages. Getting you some granola is the last text message. I like granola in my yogurt. And I asked her last night. She was out. I asked her to get me some granola, so she's letting me know. While I'm hammered, because I'm clearly going to be more excited about it now. 7 shots deep.
Did you see the new helmets I put on display?
Yeah, you showed me. You showed me the other night.
No, I put 2 new ones today.
Wait. Okay, so can you actually? I'm about to be on the clock, but can you walk the people through those helmets, because the Justin Jefferson / Randy Moss one is like the sickest fucking helmet I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, that top one is Jefferson and Randy Moss.
Okay, I can't take Algier.
That second one is a Josh Allen Chrome.
Fuck.
And then the one below it is a Drew Brees with a Chrome inlay on it, which is pretty sweet. I'm going to send you a picture of the Jalen Waddle one I want. Dude, it is the sickest helmet I've ever seen. I'll send that to you afterwards. I'm trying to win it tonight. But it's
also Jalen Waddle is just the man. He's everything that Jameson Williams was supposed to be.
Jalen Waddle is... I'm sad that I can't draft more Jalen Waddle based on where he's going and some other things I'm doing.
Fucking take Mahomes every single time at that.
Because I want to win money, Eric. I want to win money.
I feel like Jalen Waddle seems like a pretty good way to win money.
Jalen Waddle is one of my favorite players in the NFL.
He's so good.
There is not a better touchdown celebration of all time.
It's amazing.
It's
absolutely
so good.
Amazing. I feel like there's a very high correlation between the creativity of the touchdown celly and the fantasy production. Justin Jefferson's got the gritty, and he's like now world famous for the gritty. Randy Moss, thinking of, like your helmet and piggybacking on that. Randy Moss didn't have a touchdown celebration, but he had lots of really innovative. He didn't give a shit about getting fined, suspended, nothing, right? He was going to have some fun doing touchdown sellies. And then I think, would you say Waddle has the best, like from a brand perspective? Like it's even better for the brand than the Gritty is for Jefferson. Waddle has the best one, right?
There's so many people that would not lean into that last name, and they would do everything they could to get away from it.
Like Kirk Cousins would never fucking do that if his last name was Waddle. You know what I mean? Like, because he's a loser and he would be embarrassed. Him leaning into it is brilliant.
It's so good. It's perfect, and it just makes him like shoulders above everybody else in that regard. Because when you're taxed with stuff like that, I don't think it's a bad last name, but like, he heard it his entire life, right? Because everybody makes fun of. You find a way to make fun of everybody's last.
Of course.
Name. But Waddle is like an easy one. So I guarantee growing up they were singing that "She Waddle Waddle" song to him the entire time, right? Stuff like that.
And like, he's a fucking world-class athlete, and they found ways to like call him fat or slow or whatever, even though he clearly it has worked out for him. But I mean, kids are mean. Growing up, no matter how good you are, you get made fun of.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
This is not.
This isn't real.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe that.
Also, because I know what your Discord name is when it's not sacrilegious. So either you're lying in many different ways, or that I'm not going to ghost. I'm not going to out him, but I don't believe you. Sacrilegious. I don't believe you. Yeah. I will say, Steve says, Cousins. I have a newfound respect. I don't agree with Kirk Cousins on plenty of things in life. So he's not like my world's like, if I had to pick a favorite player, it's not going to be Kirk Cousins. And certainly my wife is not dressing me in fucking 1998 button down American Eagle shirts or Eddie Bauer shit. Like I can't believe that's a thing. 9. Yes, there we go. But watching the show Quarterback, I have a newfound respect for Kirk Cousins. I have a very big newfound respect for Kirk Cousins, and also fuck Marcus Mariota. That dude is a loser, and I am very sad I drafted him quite a bit last year because I think he came out terrible in that show, whereas Cousins came out really well.
I think I just had the 8th hot dog.
Yeah, yeah. Josh says he's just goofy. Total, yeah. Eddie, Felix out here touting Eddie Bauer baby clothes. You would buy Eddie Bauer baby clothes.
That is the talk of a millionaire.
That's a millionaire. Whenever Alyssa and I have a child, we're not buying Eddie Bauer baby clothes. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Do I have a jet? No.
Have you decided to show yourself on stream, Cersei?
Zamir. I don't have a Colt, right? Oh, thank God. Whew. Okay.
What Colt would you have? Like,
I mean, dude, we're 7 shots deep. I'll be honest. I wouldn't remember. But I don't really draft the Colts. Alec Pierce.
Okay.
That's my Colt I do draft. Between you two, I don't know what Drunky the Clown is. I assume it means who is more intoxicated right now. Rob, for sure.
Definitely.
He's had like at least 2 more shots than me, and I probably drink more than Rob does, so I probably have a little higher tolerance.
I would say that you definitely drink more than me. I'm pretty good when I go out and drink, though. Like, my tolerance is usually fine.
You made it sound like you were, total non-drinker and stuff, and then when we were in Nashville for the Super Bowl, you were fit.
I drink so much.
I
drink so much that
we fucking party at the Nashville. Like you obviously saw for the first time this year. It's no joke. The people get after it at the Super Bowl party, and you were not like, you held your own totally. It wasn't a big. I mean, Roth was up there humping the goddamn.
Well, let's be clear.
Air.
The people from Roto Grinders. Also, I wore my Roto Grinder shirt so that they could be proud of us
Wait.
tonight.
Oh shit! I can't take these. I can't take these. Oh shit!
You can take them. Draft
No, I
them.
cannot. No.
Draft
no,
Jawan Johnson
no,
instead.
No.
Let's be clear. The best drinkers in Roto Grinders are myself, you, Roth, Dean, and who else came out with us? Because whoever went to the karaoke bar is
whoever
the best
came out with
drinkers
us.
in Roto Grinders.
It was whoever went on Saturday night. That group. I don't remember. Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, Dean. There was definitely other people, but I can't remember. But Jesus, I remember the karaoke. I remember nothing after. Cheers.
That was the first night I ate a hot dog again. That's what I remember.
What? Thank you. Right before I take another shot, you're bringing up one of the only things on the planet that makes me sick to my stomach. Literally.
I was so hungry. I had to eat something. I was so hungry. What round? Oh, we're in round 15. All
right. I should be done as long as I don't screw up these last 3 picks.
Oh my God. I really want to take Jake Ferguson, but I can't.
It really is wild.
I'm going to do it just because I want him. Fuck it, right? I'm already drunk. Did I draft him? No. What is going on?
We're almost a half a bottle. We're almost a half a bottle. Yes, Basil Hayden. I'm drinking Basil Hayden. Felix, you are really leaning into this bit, by the way.
We bought Jesse a $200 bottle of Japanese whiskey for his birthday.
Ooh, what's it called? What did you get actually?
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you. But
I'm gonna screw it up. Satori or something like that.
That sounds right.
That's my favorite. It's good.
Did he like it? I had a shot. Everybody loved it except for me because I don't like the drink.
Yeah, you're a sissy girl.
We did Johnny Walker Blue a few years ago for Dave's birthday. And
Johnny Blue's good.
And I didn't like that either. I was like, you guys are wasting this shot on me.
Well, and it's Johnny is I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the chat and conversate with you, and you're taking shots. It is yeah, I don't know what that says about us, Olaf. I'm about half a bottle in. Rob and I are both half a bottle of booze in one fantasy football draft where we drafted truly probably horrendous teams.
Can I stop soon?
No, well, in 3 fucking rounds, yes, you can stop.
How many?
I can think of nothing to be less proud of than drafting a really bad fantasy football team for $3 for an hour live on YouTube while chugging half a bottle of whiskey. Like if you told 18-year-old me, like, here's what you're going to be doing at 35, like, I don't think I would sign up for that. Like something went wrong.
No, you would. You'd be like, well, I would that sounds awesome.
Yeah. 18-year-old me would love that. 18-year-old me would love that. But 18-year-old me would also be wise enough to know, like, something went terribly wrong along this path. Like something, what happened at 25? Like at somewhere, like, what if I told 18-year-old me that you would be working at Boeing at 21 and like doing very well for yourself as a career, and then at 35 you would be chugging whiskey drafting a $3 fantasy football team live on YouTube on a Friday night? Like that I feel like that is a pretty steep drop off in the eyes of most people. Like, that's not great. Okay, no more wide receivers. Can't do Baltimore. What do free agents count for? Can I take Kareem Hunt and I'm free from week 17?
Michael said watching me take shots is hilarious. I don't agree with that. I don't find any of it funny, to be completely honest.
Hunter Henry. No Buffalo.
Can we not decide to play the 1 hour I'm doing a stream? Can we relax?
I love that your dogs are playing and mine are not. Yeah, we're leaning into it. Olaf, I really appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys, but I have leaned into the sad existence that is a 35-year-old streaming fantasy football drafts for a living very hard, and I enjoy it. It's fun.
I only have 2 dogs for 2 more days.
This is about to get deep. How deep would you like it to get? We can get deep.
Oh man.
This is also about to be perfect timing. My wife just texted me. She's getting ready to be done shopping. I have to order us dinner, and she's gonna pick it up.
Oh, what are you ordering? What are you getting?
We're just getting Jersey Mike's.
Oh, do you not have good sub shops there?
No, fucking no.
I mean, because Jersey Mike's is fine.
It's fine.
Jersey Mike's is fine.
It's better than all the chain subs. Would you agree with that?
I would
Subway,
agree.
Jimmy John's, whatever. It's better than all,
The caveat is we have D'Angelo's in the Northeast.
I've had D'Angelo's.
Which is better than all other chain shops, but they're fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about when we got to Nashville?
Shit. Hold on. I hope I don't have any Chiefs.
So
fuck.
Do you? Yes.
Fuck.
Yes. Do it.
I knew. I fucking knew. I knew we would get into it later. I would get drunk and just click a familiar name. And I've been drafting Chase Brown. I've been drafting Chase Brown a ton. And it was like, oh shit, I'm down on the clock. We're talking about sub sandwiches. Time to click somebody's name. And yeah. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, you are definitely in a good sub air. Like,
yes,
dude, St. Louis, the Midwest, we don't sub sandwiches is not what we do here.
So when we went to Nashville, the girl I was seeing that you met, as soon as we landed and we got to our Airbnb, she was like, I want a sub. And I go,
from Nashville?
This is not the place to get a sub. I'm like,
that's worse than here.
Literally get anything else. And she was like, no, I really want a sub. So we went to whatever sub shop is right on the main strip there in the area that we stayed.
Yeah.
And it was fucking terrible. And she was so mad. She was so mad. And I'm like, I told you, you don't get subs in the South. You just don't do it. There's good food.
There's good food in Nashville, but not fucking sub sandwiches.
Everything else we ate was great. The sub we got was the worst sub I had ever gotten in my life. And I told her, I'm like, I grew up in the South. Consigliere? No. That's no. We don't do blimpies. The fuck is that?
I haven't had blimpies since I was like 7. Are they still in business?
Let's hope not.
There's no blimpies left in the Midwest. I'll tell you that much.
My stomach really hurts right now. I'm just gonna say that.
I am hammered. I'm really mad about I'm really fucking mad about the Chase Brown. Like, I'm really mad about it. That was a rookie mistake. I would never make that mistake if I was not 8 shots deep.
I did not expect this to be coming from a female in our chat, but here we are. Here we are on the drinking stream.
Shout out to Victoria. That is an excellent. That is an A+ comment.
It is. I'm just gonna upset Eric with my 18th round pick because I cannot do another shot because I will die. I think I'll die.
Yeah. Also, Michael, this is why bars are goddamn Ponzi schemes. You get a drink at most bars and there's no booze in it. So they fill up a whole cup. I brought a whiskey glass down with me. They fill up this whole glass with fucking ice. And then they put a tiny little bit of booze in there and they put the soda on top of it. And you pay $15 for it. And you have to drink 12 of them to get drunk. And the next thing you know, you just spent $200 to get a little buzz. Rob and I spent very little money to get a lot of buzz.
I spent $20. I didn't even drink half of these things that I have.
Okay, no more wide receivers. I got to take a running back. Let's not
I want
take
you to know I
one.
took Kyron Williams just to annoy you.
Let's not take one. You know what? I'm going to take one that does have a week 17 correlation.
My stomach hurts so bad.
Let's sign off with a one last shot.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think the alcohol was gonna hit me while we were streaming,
Who's that? Oh yeah, this is what I'll do.
but it has.
We're gonna
Spoiler alert.
We're gonna have some fun. One more shot. One more week 17 correlation.
I bet on Eric Gray tonight on an underdog thing. I haven't done an underdog 5-pick thing in a while. The pick'ems.
Only Blur. I really appreciate you tuning in. But if you tuned in for really high quality analysis about which players suck and which ones don't, you are in the wrong fucking place, my friend. I used to be in on Cam Akers. Fun fact. I was, and now I am all the way out, like all the way out on Cam Akers. So I agree with you. He sucks, but I drafted him because when I clicked that button, I didn't have to take a shot. And that was the only thing I was thinking about at that moment in time. I was not thinking about, is Cam Akers going to be good this year? I was thinking about, I don't have to take a shot if I take him, and I won't have to take a shot in the future. That was all I cared about.
You should review your team, and then maybe I'll review mine.
Yeah, someone does it ever fuck up your audio when someone calls you when you're on StreamYard?
No, because I'm not a child. I have everything just running through my desktop. It doesn't. My phone doesn't interfere.
I need to do it. I'm thinking about buying. I have a fine setup, multi-monitor, whatever. You know, obviously, I have it's fine. I would classify it as fine, but I really want to get like a super sick setup. And there's one. A buddy of mine is upgrading and has this like seriously fucking insane setup that he's like, I'll give it to you for 2,500. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so much goddamn money
That's what I spent on mine.
I was going to say, what is that like in a ballpark of something you would spend on it? Cause I didn't spend 2,500 on mine.
For everything I probably spent $3,000 on everything that I have. I have a pretty sick desktop, but I also have a 32-inch curved monitor, and then I have a regular monitor as well.
So it's 4 monitors. He even has a monitor. He even has like the monitor on your desk.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got a little test drive of it, and it is unbelievable. But I don't know if I want to. That's a lot of coin. It doesn't really like change my life from like a functionality perspective. I'm obviously able to do everything with the monitors I have, but it's tempting. Very tempting.
I can't do 4 monitors because I have a curved wall here. I don't know if you can see that, but
yeah,
I actually think it helps with my sound quite a bit, to be honest, based on reverb and all that stuff. Words I don't want to talk about while I'm drunk. But I do think it helps.
Here's my last one down the hatch.
I don't even know how many shots I did. My stomach is fucking killing me. I hate it. I'm going to be a wreck for the next 24 hours.
We are definitely very similar in that way. I have apparently this is the show where I talk about my wife too much. I'm being that guy, but she is like literally constantly giving me shit about I do have a very sensitive stomach, like constantly, like we eat something and it doesn't agree with my stomach, or I just feel nauseous. It's a Tuesday afternoon and I randomly, I'm like, this is not going well. God did not give me a strong stomach, but let's run through some
allergic
teams.
to apples?
I'm not allergic. You're allergic to apples?
So I'm allergic to all fruit that has skin on it, but I also think it might just be whatever they put on it at the grocery store.
That you are allergic to like pesticides or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that they. All right, so you need to watch there's a Netflix documentary about the food industry. You need to watch it.
All right. Shoot it over to me.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't think it's the fruit. I
Because
think
I
it's,
can have cooked apples. I can eat cooked apples. So I think it's that as well.
I'm pretty sure it's everything that the whole goddamn food industry does is it opened my eyes like crazy. This documentary on Netflix. Anyway, people didn't come here for Apple takes. They came here for us being hammered. That being said, I guess the Apple takes came from us being hammered.
Yes.
Let's run through both of our teams and kind of how this draft all came together, and then we'll recap where this league kind of sits and everybody that got into it, what you can get from it, from what you will assuredly do, which is beat us. I'll run through my team first. I hate it. I hate my team, if we're being completely honest. Let's pull up the board. I drafted out of the 103, started Tyreek Hill with Devonta Smith, Calvin Ridley, and Jackson Smith in Jigba, Justin Fields in the 5th round, and then Jahan Dotson in the 6th round. So there was my 5 shots. If you're joining late, we are taking shots for every time we took a wide receiver, or if we took a week 17 correlation. So obviously in this, a self-contained $3 league, not interested. The week 17 correlation is not a thing. We don't care about it. But now my wife is blowing me up, sending Jersey Mike's orders. Jahan Dotson in the 6th round finally came back around to running backs. Little break on some shots. Cam Akers, Rashad White, Isaiah Pacheco, Geno Smith, Juju Smith-Schuster, Dalton Schultz, and Sam Laporta, which then kind of started to close out running back with Zamir White, Tank Dell, Hunter Henry, Chase Brown, a horrible misclick that made me take another shot that I am not excited for. And I did take Eric Gray on purpose to take another shot just because the spirit of the show was fun. Let's run down Rob's team.
I'll run down my team so you can make your order. How about that?
Go ahead.
And I'll talk.
I do have a very specific order because I don't like onions.
I also don't like
that
onions.
Weird? Yeah,
no, I hate onions.
Okay, can we also?
Here's what's weird. I like onion rings though.
Bro, onion rings are fire. If you fry the shit out of an onion, I will eat that shit to death. Especially you can get really good dipping sauces, right, with onion rings. Mm-hmm. You can spruce it up. One of a local place does literally some of the best onion rings I've ever had. Every time we go, the only thing I care about is getting onion rings, and I hate onions. If you put an onion on my sandwich, I will fucking throw that shit out in the in the road. I hate it. It's so onions and pickles actually are those pickles. Are the two things. See, I don't like pickles on sandwiches or burgers, but fried pickles are like one of my favorite things ever. So it's funny that we're bringing the heat. The booze brought out the booze brought out all the stupid food takes. But fried pickles, onion rings, good. Raw pickles and onions, no thank you.
All right, since some of my hometown ghost stories people are jumping into the chat, I need to ask you, what is your thoughts on soup?
My thoughts on soup?
Yeah. Mid, right? Soup is overly mid.
So I'm trying to be polite. If I wanted to eat liquid, I would just like drink a. Sorry. If I wanted to eat liquid, I would just, like consume it for like nutritional purposes. You know what I mean? Like a protein shake or something like that. Like, when did a meal become water? Like, why, broth? Like, why is broth like? It's 2023. Why are we eating broth? Like, how does that make any sense to anyone? Like, there's
I'm with you.
we put some noodles in there. Like, that's pasta, bro.
Great.
Like, if you want noodles, eat pasta. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to drink my dinner. I want to eat my dinner. I would like to have a drink on the side with my dinner, and then eat. Like give me like a piece of meat, or like even like I have zero problem with people that are vegan, vegetarian, or whatever. But like, eat a salad or beans or what, like, you know what I mean? Or if you're pescatarian, eat some fish. You don't. Who drinks dinner? That's fucking weird. It doesn't make it. That's not human. It doesn't make any sense. Soup is stupid. Long story short, soup is stupid.
You or Alyssa have never said to each other, babe, we need to go out to dinner tonight.
I know she likes soup. I'm gonna get buried.
Has she ever said to you, like, she's like, I need to go get this soup from this location?
Has anyone in the history of the planet Earth said, you know what? I need to go out to this restaurant because I need that fucking broth in my mouth.
No one.
Never.
And everyone tells me they do.
No, they're full of shit. You go out and like you go to what do you go to Nashville for? Fucking hot chicken.
Hot chicken.
You ain't going there for fucking soup. You go to St. Louis for toasted ravioli and some barbecue. That is it. You don't. There's nowhere anywhere on the planet where you're like, I gotta go there because I gotta drink that broth for dinner.
No one's ever like, babe, what are you feeling like? Do you want Chinese? Do you want Italian? Do you want soup? That's never a thing.
No one knows. Literally, when everyone runs down the chain of things, what do you like? You want pizza? Do you want cheeseburger? You want pasta? You want this? You want sushi? You want this? No one ever says, would you like to drink some broth tonight for dinner?
Would you like to slurp?
Would you like to
slurp your dinner?
It's nonsense. It's total nonsense.
Would you like to make disgusting noises while you eat?
Yeah, exactly. And it's awkward. You want to talk about the experience of eating soup? Is so fucking awkward and uncomfortable. For you, right? If me and Rob are sitting in the same room and I'm eating the soup and we're having a conversation, and that is the most awkward conversation of all time, because I'm picking up the soup. It's going all over the place as I scoop it out of the bowl. And then when I put it into my mouth, it's running all over the fucking place. And we're trying to have a conversation about, should he take Clyde Edwards-Helaire on his Patrick Mahomes teams? And it's like, that is so incredibly awkward. There's nothing good. Zero good comes from soup. Zero.
I'm so glad you're on my side for this one, because I've been fighting this soup battle for about 3 weeks now.
Soup people are fake people. They're a part of the simulation. Elon likes soup. 100% stone lock. Elon Musk likes soup. It's not a real thing. I can't believe that anyone actually chooses to eat soup.
I can't believe people are arguing with me about soup for 3 weeks. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to let you make your order, and I'm going to run through my team real quick.
I guess I should stop getting in trouble by my wife.
Yes, I'll run through my team while you place your excuse me, Jersey Mike's order. Clearly I'm drunk.
We've reached the hiccup. Ranting about soup and can't talk without hiccuping. I think we've accomplished our goal here on this show for sure.
All right. So I drafted out of the 109 because God forbid I ever have a higher draft pick than Eric Bimefloor. I started with a Monroe St. Brown. You assholes tried to make me take either Tony Pollard or CeeDee Lamb in the second round so that I had to drink a bonus shot or maybe even a third shot with CeeDee Lamb. But I went Patrick Mahomes because I'm smarter than everybody. And then I took Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore for 2 shots, Najee Harris, autoed Kenneth Walker for a bonus shot because I'm not smarter than everybody. And then I took Sky Moore for another shot, Alvin Kamara, Brian Robinson, David Njoku. This is all news to me because I don't remember this team. And then I took Darnell Mooney, MBS, Roshan Johnson, Jaden Reed. I guess I took a shot there as well. Jake Ferguson, Sam Howell, Trey McBride. And I do remember taking Kyron Williams to upset Eric. But that's my team. I was trying to avoid week 17 correlation, messed up once, and I don't remember half of this team, but we have it, and we're gonna win. If I so here's the thing: if I beat any of you, if I am not 12 out of 12 in this league, you need to reevaluate being a best ball drafter because I was hammered.
That was exactly what I was going to close with. We appreciate all of you guys, obviously hanging out with us, being idiots on a Friday night, but it really was a ton of fun. I feel like, we had a lot of fun, casual conversation. We do tons of super serious best ball content around here. Obviously you see the sicko at the top of your screen where we're diving really deep into best ball stuff. And it's good to kind of sometimes take a step back. And like we did last year with the hot dog draft and the hot ones draft, where, at the end of the day, this is a fun hobby for all of us. It's important to understand what we're getting ourselves into. And like in Best Ball Mania, you might make the finals. What was it? One in 10 years, one time in 10 years, just make the finals, not even finish high, make the finals. And so I think we need to make sure that the experience is really, really fun. And that's what we're trying to do around here. Of course, we're trying to help you win. But most importantly, soup is for losers.
It is.
And I think you draft really good teams if you rip a half a bottle of Basil Hayden while you're drafting. Is pretty much what I just learned. I will just say, if you were in this draft, thank you for joining us. And if you beat Rob and I, which seems like a goddamn lock, based on the teams that we drafted, again at the end of the season, we'll hook you up. So make sure, it's possible I forget, admittedly, or Rob forgets. Hit either one of us up. We'll get you.
Do you think I'm in a state of forgetting right now?
You already forgot the team you drafted, so probably
I actually do already forget the team I drafted.
But hit us up at the end of the year if you drafted with us. Well, hat, shirt, all sorts of swag and stuff. My dogs are going crazy. I think my wife is home with some sweet rugs, and this was a ton of fun. Maybe we'll do something not drinking half a bottle of booze before the season, but we'll try to do some more fun drafts before the season, because I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, this is fun. This should be fun, and that's the goal that we're all trying to set out for.
You have 3 weeks left. Don't look at it as a chore. Look at it as a celebration. Look at it as fun. You have 3 weeks left to draft real teams, right? You can do playoffs. You can do all the other bullshit. You can't draft real teams again until May. Make sure you're having fun these last 3 weeks.
I agree. Do your thing. Draft your guys. Stick to your, if you have conviction about something. Also, if you have a conviction about something that has changed, this is actually maybe my biggest takeaway from right now, is if you have conviction about something that maybe you didn't even have conviction about in June and July, go for it, man. Like, I'm drafting. People are legit gonna dunk on me when it doesn't hit, but I'm drafting Cole Turner on the Washington football team right now like a ton. That's a totally random guy that nobody even knows who he is, but I believe is a good bet in best ball. Go for it. Find your Cole Turner and go for it. And I feel like that's what kind of the whole thesis of this stupid show of drinking whiskey and whatever was, like, have some fun, enjoy the best ball experience. And that's what we're here to do, because that's where we're some fucking sickos drinking whiskey and drafting on a Friday night. But we'll be back. Are you going to do the Sunday? I actually don't know. I should know this.
I will be doing the Sunday Sicko show.
Okay.
I don't leave to go to New Jersey until Sunday night. If you know of anything to do that's a lot of fun in Asbury Park, New Jersey, please let me know, because that's where I'll be going for a day. I will be back for the Tuesday night show. I will not be here for the Monday night show.
There we go. You'll see me on Monday night. You'll obviously see me on Tuesday night with Rob as well. And you'll see Rob on Sunday. And everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for hanging out with us, being idiots and degenerates.
I'm drunk.
Drinking way too much. Rob is drunk. I'm drunk. You're drunk. Everybody's drunk. We'll see you guys later.
Woo! Those were some spicy takes. Want to stay up to date with all of the other spicy takes we're going to have over here at Spike Week? Why don't you press that subscribe button below? You turn notifications on, we draft a team, boom, you know about it. We have another spicy take, boom, you know about it. You can be there, you can draft with us. You want to stay up to date? That's how you do it. All right, we'll catch you later next time here at Spike Week.